Hello everyone, I'm Sister Rita Marie Milano. I'm an apostle of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, and I entered the convent in 1970. When I was 6 years old, I was attending public school, and every week on a Friday, I guess it was, some sisters, not apostles, used to come and teach catechism. And one day, I went home from school on a Friday, and I said to my mother, "Mom, what are those ladies that come and teach catechism?" And she said to me, "Those are women who belong to God." And my 6-year-old mind said, "Mommy didn't say they teach for God. Mommy didn't say they work for God. Mommy said they belong to God." And I decided right then that there was nothing that could be better than that, and that I wanted it for myself. Flash forward now to 8 years old. My mom told us, my brother and I, that we were going to go to Catholic school in New Haven, St. Michael's. So that would be the beginning of third grade. And when we got to the first day of third grade and we were in the schoolyard about 30 seconds, I was standing in front of a sister that I did not know. I saw her for the first time, and I heard a little voice in my head that said, "Those are the ones." And then I said to myself, "Oh good, all I have to do is grow up." And I did. And then when I was 17 years old, I started the ball rolling, and I turned 18 in June and then entered in September. And it's been really good ever since. Well, one of the things that I did during my entire teaching career, and I did teach for 35 years, every year I taught CCD as well as teaching mostly second grade and first grade. And I always felt that God was working through me when I prepared the children to receive the sacraments of reconciliation and First Communion. And very, very often when the children received the sacrament of reconciliation, the parents would also go to confession. And some of them had not been for a very long time. And a number of times the parents came to me after and said, "Thank you, sister, because I haven't been to confession in years, and I was very happy to go tonight, and I feel very free, so thank you for the opportunity." That was God working through me for them. I would say to that person, consider it a lot and look forward to the opportunity to jump into God with both feet and give it everything you have. If you find out down the line that it's not for you, then know that your experience in religious life will help you be a good person in whichever path you pursue, whether you're a wife or a secretary or a teacher or whatever you're going to do. Your experience in religious life and your experience of God will help you be the best person that you can be. Blessed Clelia inspires me because she forgave a lot, and it helps me understand that when situations in my life come up that are very, very difficult, or I don't understand why things are occurring or why people do what they do, why I do what I do, I realize that I need to forgive. I need to forgive them, and I have to forgive myself. And it's easier to see God in events and situations, and therefore give the forgiveness, because I know, like Clelia, and I have learned from Clelia, that everything's in God's hands and it works out the way He wants it to. Better than I could ever figure it out for myself. We should have hope because God is in everything. He's in events, He's in people, He's in every situation. And we should have hope because I can trust and we can trust that whatever God allows, whatever God lets happen, is part of His plan, and it will always work out for the benefit of our souls. I feel very good about having a Golden Jubilee, being in vows for 50 years, because God called me to Himself, and I'm happy that I was able to respond in such a way. There's been good times and difficult times in my life, as in everybody's, but trusting in God and knowing that He called me to this helped me to understand that this is where I need to be. My vocation story, I said that God called me when I was 6, and He did. But sometimes I like to think that the fact that I was supposed to be born in July, on July 30th, and I was born June 3rd, and June is the month of the Sacred Heart, and not only that, but I was baptized immediately after birth. I look at that and I say, not only did I want to belong to God, but He wanted me right away, so He made sure that I belonged to Him right away, like seconds after I was born in the month of His Sacred Heart. So I'm really happy about that.
Wow.